Hey, what's going on, kings and queens? So I've been pondering on the word, just been meditating on how we have been given authority over all of the power of the devil and the fullness of what that means. And so what I want to say to you is that God, as you became a Christian, Jesus Christ himself has given you authority to tread on scorpion and snake, which are demonic spirits. They're demonic spirits. Scorpion and snakes are always a representation of demonic spirits, demonic entities. And then he says, and over all of the power of the devil, and nothing by any means shall hurt you. What this basically means is that anything that is within the devil's power, anything that is Satan's power, you have been given authority over it. So nothing that is Satan's power has permission to affect your life unless you give it. You understand? You are the authority over everything that is the devil's power. Whatever is his power, you are the authority over it. And Satan doesn't have the right or the permission to affect your life in any way unless you permit it, unless you give it permission. But even in that, he's a violator. Even in that, he will violate you because he doesn't need permission to enter into your life. He has no respect. He has no honor. There's nothing in him. So even if you don't give him a foothold in, he will still violate you. But that is only to see if you're watching. Because remember, God says, be watchful, be vigilant, for your adversary, the devil, is roaming about like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. So he will always try to come and violate you, even without permission entering into your life, just to see if you're watching. And if you're not watching, then what Satan is going to do is take a little bit more. So he'll influence that person to come and just have an outing with falling out with you. All of a sudden, your spouse is angry with you. All of a sudden, you're sick in your body. All of a sudden, your bank account just starts diminishing. All of a sudden, your car breaks down and things just. So he's doing things because remember, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Everything that is of those categories is Satan. Satan is the corporate. He is behind all sickness and disease. After Adam and Eve disobeyed God, and in doing so, they surrendered to Satan, what came upon them? Sickness and disease, death and doom and destruction. All this comes from Satan, from the kingdom of darkness. So if I'm not watching, Satan will take a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more until ultimately he destroy me. Because that's the goal. It's to kill, steal, and destroy your life, destroy you completely from the face of the earth. This is his task. This is what he's desired to do. But if we're not watching, he's able to get away with that. But because we have been given authority over him, whatever is within his power is under our command. It's under our authority to obey us in what we tell it to do. Witchcraft is of Lucifer. And as you know, this is witchcraft month. Witchcraft is of the devil. That's Satan's power. Christians shouldn't be concerned about witchcraft because we have authority over witchcraft, which is the devil's power, like we've been given. So witchcraft can only do what we allow it to. So if we tell witchcraft to stop, it stops. If we tell it to go back, it goes back. If we tell it to be powerless, it's powerless. If we tell it to be ineffective, it's ineffective. Whatever we command of the devil's power will obey our command. So I encourage you, kings and queens, to hearken to the command of God, to obey what he says, and gird yourselves up in the authority and in the power that he say he gave you over the kingdom of darkness, over Satan himself. And there will be nothing that's in existence that will be able to overcome you if you know that you have absolute authority over all opposition that the devil could bring in your life, nothing could affect you. Nothing can overtake you. Nothing can overcome you, because you have been given complete authority over everything that's within the devil's power. And if it's coming to hurt you, affect you, steal from you, kill, destroy you, you have authority to command it to stop. So I encourage you, kings and queens, in this month of crazy death, destruction, kidnappings, murder, witchcraft, use your power and command Satan to die. Command his power to die. Command his whatever he's affecting in your life to be removed, and be consistent. And you will see the power of God move on your behalf like you've never known before. So I encourage you in Jesus' name. Love you.